Hey everybody, it's been a few days since I finished up the series on the NABC Robot Individual. I was missing you guys, so I figured I'd make a video about playing an instant IMP tournament. So normally we play match points where what matters is how frequently you beat the other pairs and not as much like how much you beat them by. That's the scoring we normally use. Uh, Basically for every game except like at sectionals and regionals, you play a knockout, you play a Swiss, imp scoring, which is what we're going to experiment with today. That's the type of scoring you would be using. And it is more about just making contracts, just setting contracts, and about bidding games very aggressively. So that's kind of the style we're going to use today. I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of time worrying about card play when it's for over tricks like I would in a video where we were being careful and playing at pairs, where like every trick is important. At team games, it's more, you can be pretty, I don't want to use the, let's see, what word do I want to use? You can be like a caveman in the bidding. Like if you think that there might be a game, go ahead and bid it. You don't have to be careful. You don't have to be delicate. You know, just bid games and try to make them. That's what game tries mean when you're using IMP scoring. And we'll see how it goes. It'll go pretty quickly on most hands, I think. And bridge, we never know what's going to pop up. So we'll see what pops up in these 12 hands and spend as much time as we need to. And yeah, let's go to it. So bridge base homepage here, we go to instant tournaments. And what we're going to be playing today is the instant ACBL imp tournament. I believe it's 12 boards. It might be 14 or 16, but I think this is going to go pretty fast. So we'll go ahead and play that and see if we can keep this video to about half an hour. All right, away we go. So you win ACBL master points with this. And I'm not sure if you have the best hand at the table or not in this format, but maybe we'll figure it out as we go. Okay, let's put me over here and this over here. All right, here we go. So 2 passes to us. We have a flat 16. We're going to open no trump. Okay, so they recall 2 clubs. It's Capoletti, and what that means is that they have a single suited hand. It's not necessarily clubs. Partner bids 2 no trump, and let's see what that means. Okay, it's a minor transfer. So partner says, I've got 6 or more clubs. Please bid 3 clubs with this bid. We have no reason not to obey him. So we'll go ahead and bid 3 clubs. Looks like we're going to have 8 tricks in the minors here, plus the ace of hearts is 9. Who knows if he's got spades or hearts, could be either one. And I think what we're going to do is just pull some trump. We can rough spades in the dummy, lead a heart to the queen at some point. Yep, that's the totality of my plan. I'm imagining West has spades and this jack of hearts is from shortness. And we're actually going to reverse the dummy here in the sense that we're going to count our hand with the 4 trumps as the master, and then we're going to create 3 extra tricks by roughing spades in the dummy. And this is all just for over tricks. We'll rough a spade, lead a heart towards the queen. That gets the king as we figured. We're still missing the 10x of hearts. Go ahead and rough these out. Let's see. There's no extra trick here. We're just going to lose a diamond in the end. And we weren't in game. We made our contract. That's all that matters here. I'll go ahead and just claim 2 of the last 3. Then we'll look over here at the scoreboard for a second just to show you how this works. So we won 2.1 imps on that. And one of the fun things about this tournament is that it tells you what your rank is as you go. So I think that's part of why they call it instant. And what that 2 point, well, let's wait on explaining that exactly. 0 is average. 2 imps is like what you would get for making 2 over tricks, kind of. And a game bonus is worth like 6 not vulnerable and 10 vulnerable is kind of the way you would think about it if you want a way to scale that in your mind. But anyway, we're tied for 1st through 10th after board 1. Looks like a lot of people had the same result that we did, but still a pretty good result. Nobody did better than we did. All right, we have a 12 count, 5, 4, 3, 1. We're going to open a club. 3 diamonds, check, check. And this will be a good hand to test the experiment of whether we have the best hand at the table, since we only have 12. So we'll look at the end. Make a takeout double here since we're short in diamonds. I don't have to have extra values for this. All right, 4 diamonds by partner. He just says I have some points. So let's bid naturally. Let's bid our 4-card major. And we're going to play it. Okay, so dummy has 10, so it's still within the realm of possibility that we are playing under best hand rules. So we only have a 7-card fit. That's not great. Let's count some tricks. We are assuming this doesn't get roughed. We've got 5 club tricks and the ace of diamonds. A heart on power is 7, and 3 spades on power should be 10. It appears there are 7 diamonds to the king jack on our left. I assume that lefty doesn't have the queen of diamonds because, well, if he had king, queen, or queen, jack, either of those sequences in diamonds, he might have led a diamond. It might be the case here that he's just leading the queen of clubs because he's got shortness. So I'm going to win the ace, and the question is, should I take a finesse at trick 2 or not? The problem with taking a finesse is that if that queen of clubs is singleton, and West wins the king of spades, he can cross to his partner in hearts and get a club ruff, and that would not be good. So I think that we're actually going to play ace of spades and then another spade here and see how that does. Let's see. The problem with that is that they win. I think we can afford to do that. I think that's our best play. This would be a much more complicated hand at match points, I think, where I would have to potentially worry about over tricks. So I'm going to try and cut down the roughs here by playing ace of spades and then a spade up. Okay, we're now happy that we didn't take the finesse. That part's worked. He's still going to, well, he doesn't cross in hearts. Okay, let's stop and think what could wreck this. We have 2 spades at this point to go with our 3 tricks. Let's put this, can I create just a little more space here? What if we put me up here? Yeah, that's better. It's not hiding any information. Okay, so we've got 3 tricks, and at this point we have 4 clubs for 7, and the 2 spades are 9. So the question is, if we played the queen of spades at this point, the problem is we'd get tapped. Like they would, and the trumps were 4-2. Like say we try and set up our heart trick, now they're going to play a diamond. We rough with our last trump. That's no good. So I think we need to start playing hearts right now. And they still have 2 trump outstanding. This is fine. Need to play 1 more heart. Win that. Unfortunately, now they're going to play a diamond, and we're going to be out of trump, right? So let's go ahead and rough that and hope that I think East is going to be out of diamonds here. So I think, no, he's still got a trump left. What am I talking about? And I think he's out of diamonds, so he has to give us the last 2 tricks. Yep. So we win that. This is good. I always had to lose the spade and the 2 hearts. Let's see. So we actually win 0.1 imps for minus 100 here. And it looks like Double Dummy says we could only ever make 9 tricks there in spades. Let's see. Was there anything I could have done better? And I always do this, you know, especially in a touch and go contract. So the club lead was still down 1. Spade to the ace was actually necessary to hold it to down 1. He played a diamond. We had no choice but to win with the ace. We played a heart, which is our fine. Yeah, there was never any chance for us to make the contract there. Anyway, did the best we could. On to board 3, and you'll see we're still tied for 1st through 9th with 2.3 imps. Okay, so 11-13 balanced. We'll open a diamond. Oh, I meant to check on this one. Did anyone have more points than we did? No. So I think it's still probably the case that we have the best hand at the table, and that's the conditions. All right, a no trump by partner, no reason to bid over this. We don't have a major fit. We don't have game values when he bids a no trump here. Remember, a no trump is only forcing over a major if you play that. Okay, so tricks here. The 9 of spades lead has given us 4 spade tricks. We just have to be careful to cover with the 10 and the dummy. Either the 10 will win, and that creates our 4th trick, or the 10 will get covered by the jack, and then the 8 is actually boss. So we do have 4 spade tricks for sure on this opening lead. We have the ace of clubs for 5, and we need to probably set up hearts. Okay, so that's the suit we're going to attack. And we're going to attack it by leading from the north hand towards the south hand. And the 10 is important to play here. So win the king, lead a heart towards the king, queen. Okay, that's one trick. We can actually lead a spade to the 8 at this point to get an extra entry. And we'll go ahead and unblock the 9 here, I suppose. I want to do a video on unblocking cards here pretty soon. I think that might make for fun. Okay, so there's our 7th trick, right? 2 hearts, 4 spades, and a club. We're actually just going to save a little time here and a little mental energy and just claim whatever this is. 4 more tricks, 3 more tricks. 2 spades and the ace of clubs. And get on with our lives. Okay, so we win 3.8 for our plus score there. And again, like at pair scoring, I would be sweating that because I'd have to think like, gosh, is there a way for an 8th trick here? Is it worth, you know, them running the diamonds and opening up the clubs, all that stuff? At imps, you can kind of just conserve energy. And once you've got your contract made, you don't have to worry about every little detail where there might be an over trick, especially when you've got 9 boards left to go in the competition like we do here. Conserve the energy. All right, 2 spades, and we have a 14 balanced in the pass out seat. So I could fudge and bid 2-no. I could pass, but let's go ahead and fudge and bid 2-no. I'm not in love with this. Let's think about this for a second. Expect there to be about 9 there, 14 there. And I kind of don't like bidding here, especially without like a good positional spade stopper. I don't have any tricks either. I'm changing my mind. I'm going to pass. Not demonstrate poor discipline for you guys here. Have your values when you bid no trump. All right, partner leads diamond. There are 3 tricks out in the dummy, and ace, king, queen of diamonds, maybe more if the diamonds are setting up. Let's actually take a look at that first trick. We don't need to abandon all our habits just because we're not worried about over tricks. The 8 looks like it's from 2 diamonds. So hopefully partner will win the queen of spades here when declare finesses. Play another diamond. We can play the ace of spades on the second round and then kill the dummy by playing a 3rd diamond. But unfortunately, it's the king of spades. Okay, there's the jack. Play another diamond, partner. Oh, he switches to the 6 of clubs. Weird. He doesn't have another trump. All right, let's go after heart tricks, I guess. Okay, so declare did have 6 spades, 3 diamonds. You can play another diamond. It's important in situations like this to go ahead and rough with your trump, because if you don't, like he's going to be out in the dummy for that extra diamond trick. So, okay, he's going to show out there, and he has the rest of the tricks, right? I guess it's quicker just to click these, but in person I would just concede, or the person would just claim. And we end up winning 2.4 on the board. Had we overcalled 2-no, what would have happened? Partner probably just would have passed, right? He might have risked Stamen with a 4-card heart suit, but I don't know. Anyway, we win 2.4. And we are tied for first and second with plus 8.4 imps here on board 5. Partner opens, so we're definitely going to a game. I'll just bid my cheapest 2/1 here. When you 2/1 in a minor, that can be definitely a 4-card suit. Some people even play, you could have a 3-card suit or a 2-card suit. in clubs. That would be a little bit more of an advanced understanding. The one thing you don't want to do is bid 2 hearts over 1 spade with only 4 hearts. Okay, that should be at least 5. All right, partner bids 2 spades. I don't think that promises 6 with the bots. It doesn't. So let's just, bid 2 no trump here. We've got a stopper and the other suits. We're balanced. It's the bid that takes up the least amount of space and lets partner keep describing. And he just raises to 3 no and we'll play it there. King of hearts lead. And we have the ace, jack, and 10. So we've got definitely a second heart trick. That's good. Right there. All right, we have 5 spades. We have 3 diamonds. We have 2 hearts. Once we knock that out, the ace of clubs is 10. So let's go ahead and don't duck here, right? Because then you haven't got a second heart trick assured. So let's go ahead and win that. Play another heart up. So at this point, we have 11 sure tricks we can play for a squeeze, if we think about where there might be a squeeze. So somebody who holds both the clubs and the diamonds would be squeezed. So let's go ahead and set that up. We'll cash the ace, queen of diamonds. And we'll just keep an eye on one guard here. Okay, so we want to keep an eye on either the club or the diamond guard. And what we know right now is that the king, queen, jack, 10 of clubs are all high, right? So let's see. Ace of clubs is my entry. Is it easier just to keep track of diamonds? He already pitched one. So East is down to 3 diamonds. That's the easiest thing to keep track of here. So what we're hoping is that East somehow guards the clubs and the diamonds. So what we want to do is keep hanging on to that 8 of diamonds. It's exerting pressure against East potentially. Okay, he's down to 2 diamonds now. If he had like all the high clubs and the 2 diamonds, he would be toast here. Okay, gets rid of a club, which means our 8 of diamonds is no longer good. And West just held on to the 10 of clubs the whole time, but we took our tricks. Should be another decent result. We're halfway through this tournament, and we are at 10.7 imps, still tied for first and second. Kind of exciting. We have 15 balanced. Open a no trump, even though you've got the 5-card heart suit. They lead the queen of hearts. We count our tricks. 2 hearts, 1 club, 2 diamonds. That's 5. And ways to make more tricks. Ways to make more tricks would be developing the heart suit, developing the club suit is potentially possible. Taking spade finesses towards the jack and then towards the king potentially. But I think what we're just going to do is start by ducking some tricks. All right. We always have to lose at least 1 heart trick. We're not scared of any switch they could make. Let's just duck a heart trick. And are the hearts going to be 5-1? They are. So we need a plan B. We can't develop hearts. We can't really develop clubs either because we don't have an entry to them, right? Like we could duck 1 club and then play ace of clubs in the club, but even if they split 3-3, we wouldn't have an entry to the dummy. So that's no good. Let's use our entries to hook spades. It's won by the queen. He'll persist with hearts. That makes sense. We have nothing better to do, so we'll keep on ducking hearts. Okay, now what? Let's go ahead and play duck a club, I guess. That should be fun. They've pitched 1 club, so they've now got 3 clubs to the king, queen left. Oh, ace of spades, that's nice. Would be embarrassing if my 6 of hearts was good, but I don't think it is. All right, East had 4 spades. He had 1 heart. We still have this problem of only having 6 tricks, but hey, we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. Lead the 6 of hearts. It's a trick we've got to lose anyway. If it turns out to be good, and that'll be our 7th trick, I don't think it is. And we'll keep that club in the dummy as a potential threat. So if someone has clubs and diamonds at this point, they're toast. We know the 8 of clubs is not good, so this is shrug and try to run the diamonds. And again, I hope that I'm not embarrassed and the 8 of clubs is good. Okay, it wasn't. That's good. And the club and diamonds threats were split, so we took all the tricks we could. And minus 50 is still 2.8. We're in first by our lonesome here. All right, we have 14. We have 5, 4, 3, 1. Definitely opening a heart. Partner bids a spade. We learned during the robot individual that bot's going to think we have 4 spades if we raise spades. We're not doing that. We're also not rebidding a no trump with an unbalanced hand. Partner bids 4th suit forcing. We'll go back and support spades on the back end now because we have the maximum number of spades that we have for our previous refusal to raise spades. 5 diamonds, 4 plus diamonds, 4 plus spades, and a big hand. Huh. Went sailing past 3 now. But we know he can't have more than 14. I think we're just going to pass and play 5 diamonds here and give up on 6. I don't love my hand, and in theory, the bot can't have more hand than I do. Okay, so tricks. We have, we're going to count tricks from the north side because it's the side with more trump. We have 5 diamonds. We have 2 spades. We have the ace of clubs. We have some black suit roughs in our hand, which means that we are not going to pull trump immediately. So let's go ahead and win this and play a heart, I guess is fine. We got to lose this trick anyway. If anybody's got a singleton spade, it will be east, which means that we should lead the second round of spades through him. Oh, and they've set up the jack of clubs. That's nice of them. So let's reevaluate this. We now only need to rough 1 spade potentially, but we can pitch that on that. So can I play? Not 100% sure I can afford to play trump yet. So let's play the spades like I was talking about. Leading through east, the hand that might be out, because if we think one of our opponents is out of spades, we want to be leading through them and forcing them to either rough or pitch before we play a high card. If they get to play after we play a high card, like if I played the spades king from my hand, then ace from the dummy, and east was the one who was out, he'd be able to rough one of our winners. But if he's the one that's out and we lead towards our big card on the second round, he's not going to be able to rough, right? Or he can, but then we just pitch a loser on it. So we'll do that. Play a spade. Now we need to rough a spade with the ace of diamonds. The problem is he pitched a club. Okay, so we will rough with the ace of diamonds. And then there's one more problem left. Somebody could have 10/4 of trump, but they don't, so we can claim. And we win 6.2 for being in 5 diamonds. And at imp play, being in 5 of a minor is much less of a worry than at match points. At match points, you have to be always concerned that 3 no trump was going to make 10 tricks, and like all the 430s would beat your 420s. Here, we don't have to worry about it because 600 and 620 are, for all practical purposes, the same score. All right, 9, 12, 19. We will open this 2-0 with the plethora of aces and kings. The bots just play normal Stamen here. 3 no trump. Got about 15 minutes to RBC registering, so might speed through a couple of these. All right, 3 of diamonds. We have 2 diamond tricks. We have some spades. We don't have many entries. We have 1 heart, so I guess I'm going to play the 9 and play him for the 10 instead of the queen. Okay, that's good news. We now probably have 4 diamond tricks. What if, let's go ahead and do this. See if we actually have 2 diamond entries. Okay, we do. That's nice. We have the queen and the 9 of spades, so we can actually use 1 diamond entry to lead the queen. Okay, so we'll just win all that, unblock the suit, go out to the 7 of diamonds, the 9 of spades would be good, so that's 3 spades, and a diamond is 4, and the ace of hearts is 5, and I don't want to break open the club suit in case like it's ace on my left and queen 10 length on my right. So we'll just claim enough tricks to make our contract. Again, at match points, I wouldn't do that because I'd be sweating trying to get an over trick. But you'll see it's a really good score, 7.3 imps for that one. And we're still in first place. 11, 12, 15, 16, we have what I would definitely advise you to open as a balanced shape where you've got 6, 3, 2, 2 with a 6-card minor. However, I think this hand is actually too good for one no trump, so we're going to treat it like a balanced 18 to 19. We're going to open a diamond and rebid 2 no trump. On the way to heaven, they overcall 2 clubs. Partner makes a negative double. Let's see what 2 no trump the bot thinks that is. Does not think that shows extras. 3 no trump. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Tricks. We have 1 club. We have 2 hearts, and we have 6 diamonds. That, my friends, is enough tricks for our contract. We'll make sure like the queen jack isn't double 10 in hearts, which would give us like all the tricks. Well, 12 of them anyway. Okay, no miracle in heart. We're just going to claim our 6 diamond tricks and our ace of hearts. 7 more tricks, making the contract. Win 6.1, still in first. 3 more boards to go. 11, 14. I hope this is giving you guys like a good, like I realize I'm kind of going at turbo pace, but like an idea of kind of the difference in thinking and pair scoring versus imp scoring is just way more brutish and claiming contracts and not sweating over tricks. All right, 3 hearts, 4 plus hearts, 13 plus points, 14 plus total points, forcing to 3 no. Well, I don't have heart support, and I do have a stopper in the suit that they bid, so I'm going to bid 3 no. Part of it's 4 hearts over that. And I guess we're done. I hope he's really got his bids. Wow, he do. I don't think there's any he's 9-2-1-1. That's cool. And if the spade lives, we can claim. Yep. All right, win another imp. 2 boards left to hold on to this lead. We have 15, 6-4 shape. Let's open our 6-card suit. Part of it's a heart. We'll come back with 2 clubs here is enough. It's heavy for 2 clubs. Like I shouldn't say heavy. It's in the higher, the range of hands that you could have for opening a diamond and rebidding 2 clubs. This hand is at the top, towards the top of that, but it's still a 2-club rebid. And partner bids 2 spades, 4 suit, 4 set. Okay. We don't have 3 hearts. We don't have the 4th suit stopped. So we're just going to rebid naturally. And since I have 6 diamonds, I'm going to repeat those. This isn't like a reverse here because partner said I've got enough values for game when he bid that 4th suit thing. Yeah, 4 plus hearts, 13 plus total points. He's either looking for a heart raise or us to bid no trump or keep on bidding naturally. After the 4th suit forcing, just bid as naturally as you can. Always keep in mind what you've done previous to this in the auction. Like there was that time before when partner responded to spade. We didn't raise him on 4. But then when he forced us again, we definitely came back and supported with 3 on our 3rd bid. We'll just pass here. I've actually got some extra values, but I don't think enough to like bid 4 no trump invitational. All right, we do have the only 1 spade stopper to go with 4 heart tricks, 4 clubs, and a diamond is at least 10. If the hearts break 4-2 or 3-3, we'll have 11. That's the best case scenario, right? So we'll duck 1 and get into the situation where we've got all the tricks but 1. Okay, so the diamond threat is going to be the jack. That's a threat against the king queen. So we will run our hearts, clubs. Let's see, how did that first trick go? Will they let me see it still? 2-3 king 8. So they still have the queen 10 9 of spades. So that's the threat we're going to watch for. See if these hearts are running. They are. So all I'm going to do here is keep an eye out for the queen 10 9 of spades. We'll go ahead and eliminate the clubs just to make life easier. Queen 10 9 of spades. If somebody has spades and diamonds, they are toast. And I'm just going to keep an eye on 1 threat anytime I'm running a squeeze. I'm going to keep an eye on the threat in one suit. And then if that threat doesn't develop, I'm going to shrug and I'm going to try and run the other suit. There's the queen. Still haven't seen the 10 and the 9. Okay, I don't see them, so I shrug. The 10 of spades is still out there. Let's see if the diamonds run. They don't. The 10 of spades and the king of diamonds were split. Okay, last board here. Looks like everybody took 11 tricks on that one. Okay, so can we run a perfect score here? Get all the plus positions and win the tournament. We have 16 balance, so that's a pretty easy choice. And it goes all pass. We can find 7 tricks. I think we got winner, winner, chicken dinner. 5 of clubs. We have 2 club tricks. We have a diamond trick for 3. We have either 3 or 4 spade tricks, depending on whether that finesse works. And I've got really only the 1 entry to the dummy. Well, once I use the ace of diamonds, I'll be able to create extra entries in the spade suit. And if the spade hook works, we are home free with 7 tricks. If it doesn't, we'll worry about that later. No matter what, we're going to have to hook these spades. We'll start with that. Hook is slang for finesse. Same thing. We're actually going to unblock the 10 under that to be silly. 8 to the 6. Okay, we are now home free. 2 more spade tricks and the king of clubs would make 7. And the spades are running. So do I want to get cute and try and play a diamond here? If I played a diamond and they won the ace and cash 2 more, should to do a club. I don't think they can do anything to hurt me, right? I wanted played a diamond and they won the ace on my right, shifted to hearts. They don't have enough tricks to beat me, so we'll try for over tricks now. Okay, still missing the 10 of diamonds. Note that I unblocked the 9 there. The point of that is if I later decided to play east for 10 and a diamond, we would have the 2 to the 8 instead of the 9 to the 8, and we'd still have the lead in the wrong hand. So we will win that. Go ahead and cash these spades, ending in the dummy. I'm not going to take this finesse, but just in case, like you got to count on the hand, you would be able to play a diamond to the 8 here. Yeah, it shows up. And we are going to be claiming 0 more tricks. Win 3.2, win 37 imps for the tournament. That is a winner. Let's see if they show us the leaderboard here. They do. 37 to 26. Win .9 master points, first out of 15 in the tournament. Hope you guys enjoyed this and got some good pointers, and I will make another video and talk to you guys soon. Later on.